welcome to net number 1059 of the Morning Brew on the 26th of September. Boy, another month almost gone. This is N2BH, Bill in Palmyra, New York. I'll be doing the first hour along with Vicky, KE8VKY, and we'll turn over to Jeff, KE0GKF, along with Vicky for the second hour. And following the brew this morning will be the second cup with Dick and Vicky. Let's see, just some quick announcements. Tonight is the Youth Net, 8 o'clock. Saturday morning, 9 a.m., 40 meter net, 7.245. And Saturday night, 11 p.m. is Trivia Net. And fall is fastly approaching. The cooler weather, you can get your hoodies and coffee mugs, all that at our store. The link's right on the website. Text line is open, 716-317-9050. And you can email your call sign, text at ecr.radio. The question of the day is, do you plan on attending any fall festivals? We have Roy, KA8BYU, Jimmy, KD9YUZ, Wayne, KC2NJV, Randall, K8UFM, Adam, W9AFK, Ray, N3DQD, Greg, VA3GLJ, Bill, KI4EGQ, Eric, VE3XTD, Michael, KF8EBV, Jay, MK1MCO, Chuck, W3CVE, David, N6QDY, and Greg, KB3EYR. Let's take some mobiles. Mobiles only, call signs twice.
W4 Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November. Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November is mobile.
Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Victor Hotel. Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Victor Hotel mobile. W8 NJT Whiskey 8 November Juliet Tango. 5 Golf Uniform Yankee. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Uniform Yankee mobile.
Okay, we'll acknowledge this list. We have a Guy, KJ5GY, Nick, W8NJT, Brian, VA3BBH, Anders, KZ4JN, and Don, W4PPX. Any other mobiles, call sign twice. Nothing heard. We'll start with this list. Question of the day is, do you plan on attending any fall festivals? I know here just west of us this weekend is an Oktoberfest. North of us is a Harvest Fest with a car show, and south of us is a Grape Fest. So we got quite a few to choose from, and let's go to Don, W4PPX.
Good morning, Bill. Everybody on the brew crew this morning. Nope, not planning on attending. I don't think there's anything going on down here for Oktoberfest, but not anything. Put me down in the no column. Hope everybody has a great day. W4PPX, back to you.
Very good, Don. Hope you have a great weekend. Appreciate checking in. Anders, KZ4JN.
Good morning. Just north of where I live, they actually have a sweet potato fest. So, I, however, am not planning on attending. I don't normally go to those kind of gatherings. Hope everyone has a great day and a great weekend. And this is Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November sending it back to you.
Very good, Anders. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Brian, VA3BVH.
Good morning, Met Control and everybody. 7-3s all the way around. EA3BVH mobile here, just heading into the office this morning in Chatham to finish out the week. Festivals. Well, actually, funny story. We're heading to the Ruthven Apple Festival this weekend with my wife, my daughter, and my in-laws. And funny enough, my wife and I, we've known each other, believe it or not, for almost our whole lives, and we just met up again later on in life, kind of destiny, I guess you could say. Our moms worked together for 20 plus years, and we met when we were 3 and 4 years old at the Roof and Apple Festival. So it's going to become a tradition for us to go. Kind of a neat little story. Anyhow, everybody have a great day, and we'll hopefully catch you next week. VA3 BVH, back to net control, 7-3.
Very good, Brian. It's funny how things work out, and hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy it. Nick, WANJT.
Morning, everybody on the net. I do try to go to one every year. I'm going to try to go to the second one this year, see how that goes. W8NJT, back to net control.
Very good, Nick. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in. Guy, KJ5GY, good morning.
Brew crew. Oh, excuse me. I almost had a hiccup there. To answer your question, let's see. Actually, I think we'll be going to one this weekend, Alligator Fest, which is always a good time. I can't wait to have me some fried alligator nuggets and some frog legs. Yum, yum. So back to that controller, thank you for taking my call. It's Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Uniform Yankee, Lazy Lip on Overlay.
Oh, when you get the pictures of you wrestling an alligator, make sure you have an HT in your hand so we can post it. Have a great weekend. Let's see, we have some more text check-ins. We have Charlie, NA2B, Paul, KD2WBC, Ed, AK6CF, Robert, KJ4ZFM, and Joe, KM4WZD. Let's go up top of the list to Roy, KD8BYU. Good morning.
Morning, everybody on the brew. KA8BYU. I don't know. Probably not, since I don't have a car. It's kind of hard to get places unless there's one right in the area right here. So I would most likely say no. And hope to see everybody on the second cup and then on the internet. Back to you.
Very good, Roy. Hope you have a great day, and yeah, hope quite a few stick around for the second cup. Jimmy, KD9YUZ, good morning.
Top of the morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the brew. No, I won't be attending any festivals. Everybody have a great weekend. 73, KD9YUZ, back to net.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. Hope you get to enjoy yours, and thank you for stopping by. Wayne, KC2NJV, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and Jeff, and the rest of the crew. KC2NJV. Is there a maybe answer that I could put in? I really don't know. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend.
There is now, just for you. Have a great weekend. Thanks for being here. Randall, K8UFM.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky, and good morning to everyone else on frequency. That would probably be a no. With that said, this is K8UFM, back to net control, and everyone have an outstanding day.
Oh, thank you, Randall. Hope your day goes well and appreciate you being here. Adam, W9AFK, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Yes, put me down for a yes. We have a ham fest coming up on Sunday in the Chicagoland area. Everybody have a great weekend, Have fun, stay safe, enjoy the fall weather. W9AFK back to net.
Very good. I didn't think about those. I think there's one south of here in Elmira tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Hope you find something good. Ray, N3DQD, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, Jeff, everybody else in the Zoom room and on the net here. The answer to the question is no. I do have a number of tickets for the Elmira Hamfest. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Very good. Should be a good time. I hear it's a pretty well attended one. I've never been to that one. Have a great weekend. Greg, VA3GLJ, good morning.
Well, good morning, Bill, and good morning to the Brew Crew. About 52 degrees Fahrenheit or 11 degrees Celsius. No plans for any festivals up here. Just going to go out today and do a little bit of small game hunting. Everybody have a great Friday and an awesome weekend at 73 VA3GLJ.
Oh, that sounds fun. Good luck, and hope you enjoy the weekend. We're starting out at 64 and cloudy here. It's supposed to clear up this afternoon, I think. Have a good weekend. Bill, KI4EGQ.
Well, good morning, Bill, and the rest of the Good Morning Brew Crew. We might this year go up to the L&J Apple Festival, and for grins, there's more apples that are harvested in Georgia than peaches. We're no longer really the peach state. South Carolina has us beat, but that's FYI. But everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the fall. KI4EGQ.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hope you have a great weekend and have a good time. Eric, VE3XTD, good morning.
No plans to attend anything this year. Too busy elsewhere.
Yeah, that happens. I hope you have a good weekend and appreciate you checking in. Michael, KFA-EBV.
Morning, Bill, Vicki, and Brew Crew. No plans to attend the festival. Back to you, Net Control, KFA-EBV.
Very good, Michael. Have a great day and appreciate you being here. This is N2BH. Let's go to Jay, K1MCO. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everybody on the Brew Crew. This is K1MCO in Orlando. The answer to the question is no. With the environment that is these days outside, it's better to stay in the house or at work. Send it back to you. Have a great Friday. K1MCO.
Oh, thank you, Jay. Hope you have a good day as well. Appreciate you being here. Chuck, W3CVE. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everybody on the brew there. The answer is yes. We have a local Oktoberfest there that I'll be attending. And with that, have a great day and a great weekend, Bill. W3CVE.
Oh, thank you, Chuck. Hope you have a great time and appreciate being here. And let's go to David and 6QDY. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill, Vicki, the Brew Crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room. I'm 6QDY. Answer to your question, not at this time. So have a great weekend. Thanks for doing what you do. Back to Net Control and 6QDY.
Oh, thank you for joining us so early in the morning. We appreciate it and hope you have a great weekend. Greg, KB3EYR, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki. Everyone on the Brew Crew this morning. This is KB3EYR. Answer to the question is yes.
We had a little local fair here last week, so I went to that, and it's been very few years that I've missed attending that, so always like that one. I hope you have a great day and great weekend. Back to Net Control. Very good, Greg. Hope you have a great weekend. Appreciate you checking in. Charlie, NA2B, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Everybody on the net from Birdie and I here in Tampa Bay. 81 with a dew point in the mid-70s. Bit on the sticky side this morning. HI. Response to the question, Bill, I would have to say yes. Actually, Birdie and I are going to knock off a big one. We're headed out first week of October. We're headed to Albuquerque. We're going to do the Balloon Fest and a bunch of national parks over on the West Coast from Denver to Durango. So it's one we've been wanting to do for a while. We're going to knock that one off the list. You mentioned the Apple Fest up in Georgia. We've been wanting to hit that one also. Another day, another time. Thanks for what you do. Have a good weekend. 7-3. It's on 2BH and a 2B. Back to that.
Yeah, very good, Charlie. That sounds like a very nice trip, and hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you for checking in. Paul, KD2 WBC.
Morning, Bill. Oh, as far as going to those things, put me down for a no. The only reason I go is to usually grab some of those Fowler Taffies, and I'm all set with those. I got a few in the freezer, so everybody have a great weekend. This is KD2 WBC. I'm clear.
Yeah, very good, Paul. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for checking in. Ed, AK6CF.
There we go. Good morning, one and all. AK6CF, Hallandale, Florida. Yes, Oktoberfest, and guys, probably going to be in Munich. Have a great day, AK6CF.
Yeah, very good, Ed. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. Robert, KJ4 ZFM. Good morning.
Well, good morning to the crew. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning out there, everyone. Hope everyone's had a blessed evening last night there, at least. At least we got up this morning, so thank God that has happened. To answer the question, I have no plans so far this year. I mean, I've done, I guess, a festival up there while I was up in Pennsylvania. What was that, the fair? Yeah, I went to the fair when I was up in PA. But otherwise, I have no plans just yet, but we'll see what happens. Everyone have a blessed weekend. KJ4 ZFM.
Oh, thank you, Robert. Hope you enjoy your weekend as well, and thanks for being here. Joe, KM4 WZD.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to the crew. You can put me down for a yes. We've got a small one that I'll be attending that's part of our church. But then the Princess and I are doing a bunch of traveling in October and into early November, and so I'm sure we're going to come across something to take in there as well. So I think we're a definite yes. Everybody take care. Have a fantastic weekend. 7-3s. Let's talk next week. It's KM4 WZD. Back to next.
Very good, Joe. That sounds like fun, and hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for being here. We'll acknowledge some more text check-ins, and then we'll take some general check-ins. We have Gil, K4GDS, L, K8BAC, Norm, NY1US, Rod, WD8KOB, and Craig, N2WXD. Let's take some general check-ins, call signs twice and slowly.
KK Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile.
Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango. Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango.
Mobile.
Kilo Tango 5, Bravo Tango X-Ray.
Kilo Tango 5, Bravo Tango X-ray.
Alpha 1, Delta Mike Alpha, Kilo Alpha 1, Delta Mike Alpha, mobile in and out.
KO4 CLD, KO4 CLD.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo November X-ray. Kilo Echo 2, Bravo November X-ray, in and out.
Alright, let's hold up there. We'll
Delta Hotel Foxtrot. KJ5, Delta Hotel Foxtrot, in and out. KA5, KJ5, ML5, KJ5, ML5, in and out.
Alright, we'll hold up here and acknowledge who we got. In and out, we have KD, KJ5MLZ, Robert, KJ5DHF, James, KE2BNX, and Dave, KA1DMA. Thank you all for stopping by. Hope you have a great weekend. We have Shane, KA5GSS, Bob, VK4BYF, Jimzik, VA3, KTJ, Micah, KO4CLD, Brad, KT5BTX, Mike, K2CMT, James, AA5JW, and Clark, KK7DY. If we missed you, I know there were a couple doubles and we heard somebody say out. Come back with your call sign twice.
Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta, Kilo Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta, in and out, mobile.
Alright, Jeffrey, we got you. Hope you have a great weekend. KC1JPD, thank you for stopping by. Let's see, let's go up top of the list, I guess, to Gil, K4GDS. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everyone on the brew. I live in Florida. We don't have fall, but honestly, no, we don't have any plans. Okay, back to that.
Very good, Gil. Hope you have a great weekend. Appreciate you being here. Up next, one of our hosts, Hale, K8BAC. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everybody on the brew crew. Happy Friday. We probably will be attending a festival. It kind of drags itself all the way down to the orchard about a mile away from here, so we usually end up going to it, and a lot of musician friends play for it, and so I go hang out and pick on a bunch of people. So everybody have a great Friday. Hopefully see you back tomorrow on the 40-meter net at 9 a.m. Back to you, Bill, KBAC.
Very good, Al. Hope you enjoy that, and thank you for checking in. Norm, NY1US, good morning. NY1US, Norm, you still with us? Norm, I don't know what's going on. We're not getting much of that at all. We'll come back to you if you want to try to reconnect or try something else there. Let's go to Rod, WD8KOB.
Yeah, this is WD8KOB. Well, good morning, Ned. Hope everybody's having a good old Friday morning and looking forward to the weekend. Well, my answer to the question of the day is no. Have a great day, guys. Have a good weekend. WD8KOB, back to Ned.
Oh, thank you, Rod. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Craig, N2WXD.
Good morning, Bill and Vicky and all on the brew crew. Yes, we usually go to the festival, Renaissance Festival every year. Back to that, N2WXD.
Yeah, very good, Craig. There's one not far from here. I've never gone to it. Everybody says they're a lot of fun, and one of these years I'll have to check it out. Have a great weekend. Clark, KK7DY.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, rest of the brew crew. No, we will not be attending any festivals this fall. I'm recovering from knee replacement, so kind of shuffling around the house. Back to net control, KK7DY.
Yeah, very good, Clark. I hope your recovery goes well, and yeah, it's a lot of work. Have a great weekend. James, AA5JW, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Vicky. Thank y'all for this morning, and good morning, Brew Crew. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Springs, mobile into Houston for work today. It is a beautiful day. Got out the door, and it was like 68 degrees outside. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. I can't wait for it. To the question at hand, yes, I'll be going to a festival soon. I'll be going to the Texas Renaissance Festival, and it starts in 2 weeks, and I can't wait for it. It'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully the weather will cooperate this year. With that, I'll say 7-3, hand it back to Ned. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Very good, James. Hope you have a great weekend, and appreciate you being here every day. One of our team members, Mike, K2CMT. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. The answer to today's question is no. I'm sure looking forward to fall, but I'm not planning on attending any festivals. Everyone have a great weekend coming up. This is K2CMT in DeBerry, Florida.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Hope you have a great weekend, and thank you for checking in. Brad, KT5BTX.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. Put me down for a no this year. This is KT5BTX, back to the net.
No, it is. Hope you have a great weekend, and thank you for stopping by. Let's go back up to Norm, NY1US. Are you with us, Norm?
Yeah, Bill, GBH, good morning to you and good morning to Vicky. This is NY1US, Norman, South Wales. And the answer to my question is no, I do not have any plans, but you never know, so. Have a good weekend, everyone, and back to net. It's NY1US.
Oh, thank you, Norm. You had a good solid signal that time. I don't know what was going on the first time there, but have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. Micah, KO4CLD.
Sorry about that, but another wanted to ID. No, I don't have any plans, but that does not mean anything. If the wife sees something online or nearby, we might go. So put me down as a maybe. KO4CLD, back to net.
Very good, Mike. Have a great weekend. Thanks for checking in. Jinzik, VA3 KTJ. Good morning.
Morning, Bill. Vicky and everyone on the net. Put me down for no column. I had no plans yet. Everyone have a great weekend. And thank you to all. That's the net control. This is VA3 KTJ.
Thank you, Jinzik. Hope you have a great weekend. Appreciate you checking in. This N2BH, let's go to VK4 BYF. Bob, over in Australia.
Good morning, Net, and very much appreciate VK4BY. We haven't been to any festivals for some time, so that'd be a no, and hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much, VK4BY.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Hope you have a good weekend as well, and appreciate you being here. Let's go to Shane, KA5GSS.
Morning, Brew. This is KA5GSS. After the question, no, we'll attend any festivals. Not this year. Hope everybody has a good one. KA5GSS. Back to net control.
Very good, Shane. Hope you have a great weekend, and thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Let's go to Bernie, N1NDN. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals? N1NDN, Bernie, you with us? Nothing heard. Let's go to Anna, KD3AJN. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Vicki and the crew in there this morning. No, I do not plan on attending any festivals this year. Everybody have a great weekend. KD3AJN.
Well, thank you, Anna. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and appreciate you checking in with us. Kenneth, AB4KT.
Good morning, everybody. This is AB4KT in the Villages, Florida. No, I'm not going to be going to any festivals. Everybody have a great day. 7-3.
Very good, Kenneth. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by. We have a few more text check-ins. We have Jeff, KE8SMN, Mark, KE2EDS, Terry, KF4ACB, and Mark, N0CKV. And we'll run these, and then we'll take some more check-ins. Let's go to Jeff, KE8SMN. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
Good morning, Brew Crew. This is KE8SMN. No fall festivals, but always plan a motorcycle ride to a local cider mill to enjoy the fall colors. KE8SMN, back to net.
Oh, yes. Got to do some fall rides on the bike. A lot of good weather coming yet. Have a great weekend. One of our team members, part of the open mic night, Mark, KE2EDS. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. And the answer is yes. And we usually attend a few different festivities like that in the fall. Have a great day. Happy Friday. KE2EDS.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a good day, and thanks for stopping by. Terry, KF4ACB.
Making sure I've got the mic here because I'm not sure about my radio working here. Hang on.
'em. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have any plans for any fall festivals. We'll be having Lincoln Memorial University has its homecoming here in a couple of weekends, and I may go to that. Just depends on how things are going for that weekend. It's sort of like a fall festival. It spans the town of Harrogate and the town of Cumberland Gap. It's a pretty widespread deal. And of course, I might, if there's something comes up I'm not aware of, I might try to go roll around in it. But basically no special plans. Camp 4 ACB.
Very good, Terry. Yeah, you never know, something might come up you want to go to, and hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. Mark, N0 CKV.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, the rest of the brew crew, everybody else on the net. No, I don't have any plans on attending any festivals. Have a nice Friday, great weekend, and 0CKV back to net.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a great weekend as well, and appreciate you always checking in with us. We have one more text check-in. Lonnie, NL5J. We'll get back to you in a second. Let's take some general check-ins. Come with your call signs twice. W5 DBS, Whiskey 5, Delta Bravo Sierra.
Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Michael X-Ray, KD2, JMX, Long Island, New York, in and out. Kilo Juliet 5, Kilo Charlie Delta 0, Juliet Charlie, Kilo Charlie 0, Juliet Charlie Delta X-Ray Bravo. This is Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel, Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel, in and out. November 9, Echo Hotel Tango, and 9 EHT, good morning, in and out.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango.
Kilo Quebec 4, Union Lima Papa. Kilo Quebec 4, Union Lima Papa, in and out.
All right, we'll hold up here for a minute, acknowledge this list. We have David, W5DBS, Kerry, KD2JMX was in and out, Frank, KJ5DXB, Jeff, KC0JC, Wayne, W5WLH, Doug, N9EHT, and Bruce, KQ4ULP. We're all in and out. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great weekend. And we have Matthew, KJ5DIT. Anybody else? Call signs twice.
Kilo 9 Delta Quebec Mobile. Kilo 9 Delta Quebec Mobile. Victor Echo 3 Tango Golf November. Victor Echo 3 Tango Golf November. 0 Ontario, Canada.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Juliet, Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Juliet Mobile. Good morning. Kilo India 5 November Quebec Charlie, Kilo India 5 November Quebec Charlie, in and out.
W8 WHK and W8 WHK.
Kilo Romeo 4 Tango Lima Hotel. Kilo Romeo 4 Tango Lima Hotel.
All right, well, now just list, let's see, we have Tony, KR4TLH, Bill, W8WHK, Raul, KI5NQC was in and out. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great weekend. In the mobile, we have W8STJ, Steve. We have Tim, VE3TGN. Let's go to Ale in the mobile, K9DQ. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
Good morning, Kilo 9 Delta Quebec Mobile. Hope everybody's having a great day. We do have one local festival in town here in Clarkson. As a matter of fact, it's happening this weekend, and the plan is, yes, to attend. This is the second year, maybe third year that we attend this, and it's definitely nice. Good morning, everybody. Have a 73, and back to Unit Control. This is Kilo 9 Delta Quebec Mobile.
Very good, Al. Hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for checking in. Steve, W8STJ.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, everybody out there here on the Morning Brew. And answer for me is no. Hopefully, there's a couple around the year, but nothing on the radar as of right now. But hope everybody has a great day ahead. This is W8STJ.
Have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in. Let's go up top of the list to Lonnie, NL5J. NL5J, Lonnie, you with us? Nothing heard. Let's go to David, W5DBS. Good morning.
Big Texas attitude to you this morning. There are festivals going all around Houston right now, but we're not going to attend any this year. The last real festival I went to was the Bach Festival in Leipzig, Germany, which was incredible. I wish I could afford to go back there. You guys have a great day. This is W5DBS, David in Houston, Texas.
Thank you, David. Yeah, that sounds like fun, and hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for checking in. Frank, KJ5DXB.
KJ5DXB. Good morning, Bill, Vicky, everybody. I will be a no. Nothing planned at the time. Thanks for the check-in. Everybody have a great weekend. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Bill.
Oh, thank you, Frank. We appreciate you being here, and hope you have a great weekend. Matthew, KJ5DIT. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, my wife will probably drag me off to one or two. And so that's a yes. Plus, I've got a Hamfest planned for the 11th, so it'll be a fun couple of months.
Very good, Matthew. Yeah, you're the one with the wallet, so I'm sure she's going to drag you along. Have a great weekend. Now let's go back up to Lonnie, see if he's around. NL5J. Now let's go to Tim, VE3TGN up in Windsor. Good morning.
Morning, nice and cookies. Everybody in the brew there. Nice sunny day. The sun is just coming up.
definitely had a chance to know. I've never gone to a festival there or not. I'm a camper. That's about it. This is P3TCN, Windsor, Ontario, Canada, and back in that control. Have a good weekend and 73 in Wall.
Well, thank you, Tim. I hope you have a great weekend as well, and appreciate you being here every day. Let's go to Bill, WHK. Good morning.
Well, good morning from sunny Southwest Florida. Well, the sun's not quite up over the trees yet. We'll be pouring in the window here in a minute. 74 degrees. As far as festivals go, this time of the year is great for Oktoberfest in Cape Coral, probably. Haven't been there in a couple of years. Now that I'm thinking about it, we should probably go. Enjoy the food, the music, if you like polkas. Anyway, that's pretty much, you know, we don't hit them all the time, but that'll work out. Well, that's it. I'll turn it back to you. This is WHK 73.
Very good, Bill. We'll put you in the maybe column. Hope you have a great weekend, and if you go, have a good time. Tony, KR4 TLH.
Brew Crew, and the answer for me would be a negative. I don't attend many functions anymore. KR4 TLH, I'm going to say 73s, Kingleton, North Carolina.
Very good, Tony. I hope you have a great day. Appreciate you being here. We'll acknowledge some more text check-ins. We have John, N7JMS, Bill, KR4CKC, Tim, KQ4EFY, and it looks like Dan, W2PUT, just came in. Let's go to John, N7JMS. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals? Hope you pop in more often. Excuse me. Bill, KR4CKC, good morning.
Good morning to everybody on the brew today. Another beautiful day here in the villages. Skies are clear, sun's up, and it's going to get about 90 today. A little warm. Put me down for a no. No fall festivals for me. KR4CKC. You all have a great day.
Oh, thank you, Bill. Hope you enjoy yours and appreciate you being here. Tim, KQ4EFY.
Thank you, Bill. This is KQ4EFY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. And yes, we'll attend some fall festivals this fall. Back in control.
Very good, Tim. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in. One of our team members, Dan, W2PUT. Good morning.
Good morning from the great up north of Michigan here. We're trying to get our time-sensitive outdoor work at our place done here this week. But no, we have no plans on hitting any of the fall festivals. We occasionally do, but by and large, we look at the announcements of when they are and say, that's an area to avoid during that time frame. great day. W2P UT.
Well, thank you, Dan. Hope you have a great weekend, and appreciate you checking in. Let's see, we have a couple more text check-ins. We have Doug, W8CLG, and Mike, KW4SOG. Let's take some general check-ins. This is N2BH. Question of the day is, do you plan on attending any fall festivals? New stations come with their call sign twice.
Bravo 8, Victor Ocean Whiskey, WP8 VOW. In and out.
KE2EHI, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Hotel India, in and out.
Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Shirley.
Kilo Delta 2, November Lima Mobile, KD2NL Mobile.
November Alpha 2, Fox, NA2F, in and out.
Foxtrot Golf Delta. Alright, we'll hold up here and acknowledge this list. We have Ray, KC3FGD. Antonio, NA2F was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Then we have Chip in the Mobile, KD2NL. We have Jim, KD3ATQ. Jose, KO4FBM. Joe, KE2EHI. And Mike, W7OMH. We're in and out. Thank you guys for stopping by. And we have Rusty, WBAVOW. Let's go to Chip in the Mobile, KD2NL. Good morning.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. No, I don't expect to go to any fall festivals this year. So I'll say 73, y'all have a good day and a good weekend. And back to that, KD2NL Mobile.
Very good, Chip. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in. Let's go to Doug, WA8CLG. Good morning.
This is WA8CL. Very good morning, everybody. And no, I do not plan on attending any fall festivals. I'm sure we're going to have a manatee festival or something like that going on. But I've been to a few, so we'll refrain this year. Everybody have a good day and a good weekend. WA8CLG. Back to you, Dick.
Very good, Doug. Thank you, and hope you have a great weekend yourself. Mike, KW4SOG. Good morning.
Everybody on the brew, hope everybody's doing well and has a great weekend. Put me in the no column. I probably will not be going to any kind of fall festivals. Hope everybody has a great weekend. KW4SOG, back to net.
Well, thank you, Mike. Hope you have a good weekend as well, and appreciate you being here. Rusty, WB8VOW. Good morning.
Morning to everyone on the Brew Crew, one of amateur radio's great daily gatherings. My goodness, you guys do such a great job on the East Coast Reflector. Thanks for doing it. I'm probably in the no category as well. I'm, not fond of crowds these days, but, anything's possible. So we'll throw it back your way. And again, thanks for doing it. 73's from the southeast corner of Michigan, WB8VOW.
Very good, Rusty. Like I say, you never know what's going to pop up, and thank you for checking in. Hope you have a great weekend. Jose, KO4FBM. Looks like it's your birthday.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky, and the rest of the Morning Brew. So the question of the day, that will be a negative, all this stuff going on, all the shootings and stuff. Thank you for the birthday, and see you guys later, 73.
Very good, Jose. Hope you have a good, fun birthday weekend. Thanks for checking in. Jim, KD3 8TQ, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. Yeah, there's a couple of nice ones that my wife likes to attend, so we'll be going to a couple of fall festivals this year. Back to Net Control, KD3 ATQ.
Very good, Jim. Hope you guys have fun, and thank you for checking in. Let's go to Ray, KC3 FGD.
Hey, good morning, Bill, Vicky, everyone on the brew. I know there's a lot of fall festivals here in Lancaster County, PA. However, I don't think I'm going to make it. So, no to the question. As far as the rest of the day, finally got some much-needed rain here in the last 2 days. So, my garden is going to be a large harvest today, including some of those very, very hot chili peppers. So everyone have a great day, great weekend. KC3 FGD, back to Bill at Net Control.
Very good, Ray. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be busy. Once you get that rain, we had some here Wednesday and Thursday, and boy, things are greening right back up. Have a great weekend. Let's see, we have some more text check-ins. We have Bob, KQ8U, Dennis, KE2DLT, and Michael, W0MGA. Just want to remind everybody that there is a second cup today, so we hope you stick around. Let's go to Bob, KQ8U. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
Morning, Vicky and the rest of the crew. No, I don't. As a matter of fact, I haven't even been on a number of years, but anything's up with change. Everybody, good morning. I'll see you on the second cup. KQ8U, back to Net.
Very good, Bob. Hope you have a good day, and thank you for checking in. Let's go to Dennis, KE2DLT. KE2DLT, Dennis, you with us? Nothing heard. Let's go to Michael, W0MGA.
Good morning to everyone on the Brew Crew this morning. Living in Florida, I'm not sure we have a fall, but if we did, we're not planning on going to any festivals this year. W0MGA, back to the Net.
Very good, Michael. I think it was Gil said you guys don't have a fall. Have a great weekend. Thanks for checking in. Rick, N5GI.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the Brew Crew on this wonderful Friday. No, we won't be attending any festivals. We'll probably just make it over to the local farmer's market to pick up some ghost pepper strawberry jelly, but that's about it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. N5GI, back to Net.
Well, thank you, Rick. Hope you have a good weekend as well, and appreciate you being here. Last for me today will be Gary, N8ZFH. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. And Saturday, hope to go to a church festival. Then next month, there's something in Tecumseh, Michigan called Lumpkin, and we've been going to that for the last few years. Please check these out. Hope everybody has a great weekend. N8ZFH, back to Net.
Very good, Gary. Hope you have a great weekend. Appreciate you checking in, and that'll do it for me today. I'd like to thank everybody for checking in. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll turn over to Jeff, KE0GKF, along with Vicky, KE8VKY. All right, thank you, Bill. Wonderful first hour. If I can do what Bill did here, we might just do the record again. Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff, KE0GKF. I'm located in Omaha, Nebraska. We're going to get up to about 87 degrees today. Still warm here in the Midwest with, of course, Vicky on the log helping out, KE8VKY. Let's get right back to it. We have Roger in the wings here in Umatilla, Florida. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Let's add to that right now. Twice and slowly, please.
KK4OXX, that's KK4OXX.
KD6DIQ, Kilo Delta 6, Delta India, Quebec, in and out.
Kilo Oscar.
Kilo Mike 7, Charlie Delta Charlie. Kilo Mike 7, Charlie Delta Charlie. Benjamin and Tempe. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Lima Whiskey Yankee. Kilo Charlie 5, Lima Whiskey Yankee. No traffic. Good boarding.
November 2, Victor Lima Kilo. November 2, Victor Lima Kilo.
Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Uniform Whiskey. Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Uniform Whiskey.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Echo Alpha. Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Echo Alpha.
Okay, let's go with this list right here. Starting from the bottom up, KJ5, CEA, Tristan, KR4, AUW, Lucas, KR4, NJ, Jerry. Oh, and by the way, KR4, AUW, Lucas, you were in and out this morning. Your signal was a little marginal. Hopefully we got the call right. You have a great day. N2VLK, Jeff, KC5, LWY, Andrew, KM7 CDC, Ben, KO4 UDI, Ben, KD6 DIQ, Todd from Yucca Valley, California. You were an IO, Todd. Have a great weekend. KK4 OXS, Jonas. And at the top of the list, we have KO4 QMM, Roger in Umatilla, Florida. Roger, do you plan on attending any fall festivals? Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. You could put me down for no to any fall festivals. But I did get a good night's sleep last night after a good 20-meter net yesterday, thanks to all the regulars and all the new people that showed up. And then I had a good day of yard work, so it's going to be hard to beat yesterday. A good day, and see what today brings. Thanks, Jeff, for getting me in there. KO4QMM, Roger, clear.
Jonas, glad you got some rest. Sleep is always good, healthy. Good to sleep. Let's go to let's go to Ben in Duluth, Minnesota. KO4UDI. Ben, good morning.
Yes, good morning, everybody here on the Brew Crew. We are going to go to multiple festivals. Sometimes it's the same vendors and we pay to get in every time, but we're supporting the local economy, I guess. My wife enjoys going, so therefore so do I, right? That's how it goes. Anyway, happy Friday to all, and back to net control. Thanks for the net this morning. KO4UDI.
All right, Ben. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend. Let's go to another Ben in Tempe, Arizona. KM7 CDC.
Good morning. It sounds like it's all about the Benjamins today. That's awesome. I'm hoping to go to a Superfest. There's a ham fest in the East Valley here in November. I'm looking forward to. Check me in and out. I'm just kind of listening this morning. It's a little early here. I woke up a little late. It's only 5 a.m. So, good morning. Thank you. Back to net.
All right, Ben, thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend. Andrew, KC5LWY. One more time for Andrew. You still with us? KC5LWY.
Yes, I'm here. Kilo Charlie 5, Lima Whiskey Yankee. And, no, because I will probably be working on the Bolivar Galveston Ferry because they are so short-handed. I hope you and everyone have a good day. Hope I'm making it in. Appreciate what you do. Kilo Charlie 5, Lima Whiskey Yankee. Back to the net.
All right, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by. Jeff, N2VLK.
Morning, Jeff and Vicky. I hope everybody has a good day. And as far as festivals, yes, my wife likes to go to festivals, so I guess I like them too. With that, I'll turn it back to you, and I'll say 7-3 N2VLK.
All right, Jeff. Have a great weekend. Jerry, KR4NJ. Jerry, how about that festival? Jerry, going once, going twice. You with us? KR4NJ. We'll put Jerry in as in and out for now. He can always recheck. Let's go to Tristan. Looks like if we have the call sign right, KJ5CEA. Good morning. Looks like a new station.
KJ5CA. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I'm pretty new here. I just turned on and I heard that the net was going on, and I thought I would drop in.
Well, yeah. Tristan, first off, yes, welcome to the East Coast Reflector and the Morning Brew. Looks like you're new here by the log. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. We have a question of the day every morning, a quick question. And the question of the day is, and you can answer for us, do you plan on attending any fall festivals? Yes or no? Tristan, good morning.
KJ5CA. I don't think I have any planned really. I've been really busy with work. Right now, I'm in a mobile rig. Really don't have time to check out any festivals or anything really.
All right. Well, Tristan, you have a great morning. Thanks for checking in. Stop on by more often, and if you're current on KRZ, you'll get a email from us, a welcome letter. Check that out too. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Bill, KFOMHN. Good morning, Bill.
Well, good morning, crew, and good morning to you as well. Yeah, there's a local ham fest coming up on October 11th. I plan on going to, so looking forward to that. And other than that, nothing else. This is KF0MHN, back to net. Everybody have a great day.
All right, Bill, you do the same. Mike, N8HLN.
Good morning, everyone.
Answer to the question this morning would be no. The wife and I usually the Apple Festival, but not this year. We had some work done on the house, so we're just gonna lay low this year. Everyone have a great weekend. Back to net, NHLN.
Alrighty, Mike. You have a great weekend, sir. We'll talk again. Let's go to the Godfather, Dick, WB2JPQ. Good morning, Dick.
Thinking, everyone. I don't think I have anything planned, but always subject to change. You know how that goes. As was mentioned earlier, come join us at the top of the hour for the second cup. Hope you have a good turnout. Bill had a great turnout. He sat in for us last week, and he did a great job. He had a great turnout. So top of the hour, come join us. We'll have a little fun for an hour. Back to you, Justice, at the PQ.
All right, Dick, we'll see you at the top of the hour. And we got a whole hour to go. Let's go for another round of check-ins right now. Twice and slowly, please, for Vicky.
9 Hotel India Foxtrot. Whiskey 9 Hotel India Foxtrot.
Okay, well, folks, the text line, by the way, is 716-317-9050. If you didn't get that before, most of you know that, but 716-317-9050. Put your call in your phone, and Vic, you'll get on the log. Let's go to Leland, W9HIF. Good morning, Leland.
Not too much going on here. We live at a senior citizen center, so we don't have too many things to fix and that sort of thing. In fact, we just got a new roofing job this year. Back to net, I may or may not on the second cup. I'm just getting up and I got a few things I got to do. W9HIF.
Okay, hey, real quick, Leland, the question of the day is, do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
There haven't been any announced around here. We usually go get apples and that sort of thing, but haven't heard anything come up yet.
Well, I hear that, Leland. Well, there's always something going on. And by the way, you are our lucky 100th check-in already. We've hit 100. You have a great weekend, sir. Another round of check-ins, twice and slowly, please.
KJ5LJJ, KJ5LJJ, KJ5LJJ.
AG5CC. AG5CC. W0 GZR. Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo. Bravo Sierra. Victor Alpha 3 FA Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Okay, let's go with this list right here. KF8DJQ, Kevin. VA3YBS, Bill. KI5PMI, Bill. W0GZR, Mark. WOZGR, AG5CC, George. KJ5LJJ, Greg. And at the top of the list, VE3TCS. Let's head up north to Canada. Tim, good morning. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
That was pretty quick. I only texted a few minutes ago. I'm mobile this morning, VE3 TCS Mobile. Yes, as a matter of fact, Hamilton Amateur Radio Club's having a swap meet in Ancaster, Ontario tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be on the road bright and early, probably about 5:30, so that I'm there before the gates open. Hey, Jeff?
All right, Tim, that sounds like a blast. Enjoy yourself. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Greg, KJ5LJJ.
Hey, good morning, crew. As of now, I don't have any plans to make any fall festival, but who knows? My plans could change. Back to you, Net Control.
All right, Greg, we'll talk to you next time. Have a great weekend. George, AG5CC.
We are going to a fall festival this weekend called Miners Days at Cushman, Arkansas, where they mined manganese ore back in the day. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good time. AG5CC.
Get your manganese, or is that magnesium? Something like that. George, have a great day. Mark, WOGZR. Good morning, Mark.
Well, good morning to you and all the rest of you coffin dodgers out there. Well, no fall festivals planned. We are taking a trip to Tulsa in a week or so. My sister-in-law is turning 90, and she's going to wheel her chair into the room. We're going to yell surprise, and I hope for the best. My weekend is not going to be pleasant. I have a procedure Monday, and I'm on an all-liquid diet all weekend. Whoopee. And that's it from here. 73, everybody. W0GZR.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, does a big marshmallow chocolate malt count as a liquid diet? Have a great one. We'll talk to you later, and have a good weekend. And you know, you'll pull through. Prayers with you. Bill, KI5PMI. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, everybody on the brew. No, I have no plans to attend a fall festival of any type. I hope everybody has a great day, great weekend. KI5PMI. Back to net.
All right, Bill. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go to another Bill. VA3YBS, heading up to Canada. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody on the show this morning. Yes, as a matter of fact, to the Hamilton Ham Fest tomorrow, the same one that Tim mentioned a few minutes ago. Maybe I'll see him there. And we always go to fall fairs. We've already been to one. And this year we also went to the International Plowing Match just last weekend. So the answer is yes, we will be attending some fall festivals. I'll hand it back to you, Jeff. This is VA3YBS.
All right, Bill. Thank you, and have a great weekend. Kevin, KF8DJQ.
Sorry about that. I had to wait for the node to ID. Now there is going to be a one-man Fall Festival in Las Vegas coming up the 19th when I get out there. But other than that, no. So back to net control.
All right, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Bob, KC2JZE. Good morning, Bob.
On the net, no Fall Festival to me. I'm not a big crowd fan. Have a great day, everyone. KC2JZ.
Neither am I, Bob. Being a musician, I love playing for crowds, but I don't like being in them. I'm comfortable on stage and nervous in the crowd. Isn't that crazy? Have a great weekend. Leo, K4ITA. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 82 degrees, beautiful sunshine. Great for a swim in the ocean today. And well, as has been said, in Southeast Florida, we don't have fall, just a hot, wet summer and warm, dry winter. So I'm looking forward to the beautiful winter festival, no fall festival here. Have everybody a great day. K4ITA.
All right, Leo. Have a great weekend. Mike, K6AAN.
Well, good morning, Jeff, and everybody on the Brew Crew. That's a negative on the festivals for me. I'm not a crowd guy either. Back to net control. 7-3, everyone. This is K6AAN.
Mike, have yourself a great morning over there in California. Perry, K4PJM.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everybody on the Brew. Yeah, we do have a couple planned, actually. We were thinking about going out to Melbourne Hamfest, maybe get my general, if I can get that passed, that'd be great. And we'd probably go to Daytona Bike Week in October as well. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. K4 PJM, back to net.
All right, Barry. Well, you're speaking my language when it comes to riding the two-wheelers. Have a great weekend. Wrapping up this list, Andy, W2AJR.
Good morning, Jeff. Morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. Plans? No. We do not have any plans, but I'm sure when one pops up, the XYL will drag me, and I will go. So, 7-3, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Jeff.
You too, Andy. Have a great weekend. This is KE0GKF. My name's Jeff with Vicky on the log, KE8VKY. We're ready for another round of check-ins. We've got a lot of connections this morning. So we know you're out there. Come twice and slowly, please.
Net control. Please copy N9 BBM. N9 BBM. Nathan, Chicago.
D6 CWI, Kilo Delta 6 Charlie Whiskey India. Good morning. Ruben in Fallbrook, North County, San Diego. Just checking in and out, and have a wonderful day, and thank you for doing the net.
Control, please copy Victor Alpha 3 Echo Romeo Yankee, VA3RY mobile, in and out 73.
Number 2, form Oscar Golf. NOG.
No traffic. I go in and out. Have a great weekend.
Okay, I'll ask for missed because I think we might have missed a few. There were some doubles there. But what we have so far is N6 ZAR, Scott. KM4CTB, Donnie. N2UOG, Sal. VA3ERY, Eduardo. 82FU, Bill. KD6CWI, Ruben. You were in and out. Thanks for stopping by this morning, real early over there in California. And N9BBM at the top of the list, Nate. If we missed you on that last round, please come twice and slowly.
COH, Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Oscar Hotel, top of the morning to the Brew Crew. No traffic, IO, in and out.
Okay, I'm glad we called for missed. We got a couple there. We just had KC2JPQ, Frank, by the text line chime in. K4BMI, Dante, you were an IO from Florida. Have yourself a great weekend. And we also add to the list KR4COH. Hector, you were an IO this morning too. Have yourself a great weekend. And I called off everybody else. Let's go to the top of this list. Nate in Chicago, Illinois, N9BBM. Nate and everyone on this list, do you plan on attending any fall festivals? Good morning, Nate.
Good morning, N9BBM here. I am not doing any fall festivals. It's Friday, TGIF, we're on day 5 of 13. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Stay safe out there, N9BBM.
All right, Nate, have a great weekend. Bill, 82FU.
Good morning, everybody. Electric State Park, but it's closer to Columbus Day than this weekend, so we'll head out to that one. Other than that, everybody have a good weekend.
Bill, you do the same. Let's go to Eduardo, VA3ERY. Eduardo, it's Fun Button Friday. Go ahead and push that button. Eduardo, are you still with us? VA3ERY. We'll put Eduardo in as an IO for now. He can always check back in. Let's go to Sal, N2UOG. Good morning, Sal.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everybody else out there on the Brew Crew this morning. 76 degrees here in Spring Hill, Florida. I don't know anything local ham fest right now, but you never know what's going to pop up. Rest of the day is not doing too much, just hanging out and maybe playing radio. So thanks for doing what you do, Jeff and Vicky and the rest of the Brew Crew. And to UOG, back to the control.
All right, Sal, and stick around for the second cup if you can too, and everyone else. That's coming up at the top of the hour. Say good morning to Vicky and Dick, and it's Friday, so the second cup is coming up. Let's go to Donnie, KM4CTB.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everybody on the net. KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. No real plans for any fall fest. We do have a tailgate ham fest coming up on the 18th. That's about as close as we get. That and the Blue Angels Air Show later in the month. Thanks for doing the net. Have a great weekend, Jeff. KM4CTB, back to net.
Cool stuff, Donnie. I live about 3 miles from Strategic Air Command, SAC, right here in the middle of the country. The safest base in the U.S. Put it in the middle of the United States. You have a good one. Let's go to Scott, N6CAR. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everybody else on the brew this morning. Currently no plans for any fall festivals, but that could change. I hope everyone has a great day and a good weekend coming up. N6CAR.
Scott, have yourself a great weekend, sir. And wrapping up this list, and we'll be ready for another round. Frank, KC2JPQ. Frank, how you doing? Are you plan on attending any fall festivals?
Good morning, Jeff and Vicky and everybody on the brew. No, I'm not planning to go to any fall festivals. And the weekend's here. Hopefully the weather is supposed to be pretty good for the weekend. So everybody have a great weekend. Do something fun, and I'll send it back to the net. KC2JPQ.
Frank, thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you on Monday with the same team, Bill, Vicky, and I, and Dick in the Zoom room. Let's go for another round of check-ins, twice, and slowly, please.
NW3U.
X-Ray Romeo Golf. You got Ron in Baytown, Texas.
This is KD2YUY Kilo Delta 2 Yankee Uniform Yankee. Kilo Bravo 8 Papa Lima Victor. Kilo Bravo 8 Papa Lima Victor. Chris, in and out.
This is Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Delta Bravo. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Delta Bravo. Mike and Sebring.
Quebec, India Papa, in and out.
November 2, Juliet Papa Delta. November 2, Juliet Papa Delta. In and out this morning, no festival.
KD6OWM, Kilo Delta 6, Oscar Whiskey Michael, in and out.
Kilo Oscar 4, Victor Oscar Foxtrot.
Okay, let's go with this list here. KO4VOF, I'm going to try and do you first, Randall. You sound like you're at the end of your wire. KD6OWM, Steve, you were an IO. Thanks for stopping by. N2JPD, Dennis, and also KD4QIP. Bart and Dennis, you were both IOs this morning. Have a great weekend. KB2UDB, Mike. KB8PLD, Chris, you were an IO. Thanks for stopping in. KD2YUI, Charles. We had a station out there, N0XRG, something like that. If you could correct that call for us. Well, I'll call it as I go down the list and see if we can get it again. And we had NW3U, David. But first I want to go to KO4VOF. Randall in Orlando, you sounded like you were starting to fade out there. Good morning, Randall. Do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
Not at the moment. I mean, sometimes it's kind of a spur of a moment when things pop up, but right now, no immediate plans. KO4 VOF back to net control.
All right, Randall. Have a great day. Let's go to the top of the list. David, good morning, NW3U.
NW3U, good morning to everybody out here on the brew this morning. Hope this finds everyone well. Doing good here. No particular plans that I know of. The Hamfest we're going to go to next month, but no particular fall festivals on the radar. And that's all I got to say from here. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Catch you guys Monday morning, 7:30.
All right, David. Thanks for stopping in. Have a great weekend. One more time for that station, N0 or NOXRG or sounds something like that. Are you with us this morning?
Roger, Roger. This is November 0.
I'm not sure if you're keying down, but looks if we got it right. Ronald, are you planning on going to any fall festivals?
This is November 0 X-Ray Romeo Golf. How you hear me now?
Oh, that was perfect there, Ronald. Good morning. Looks like you're new to the ECR as well in the Morning Brew. Are you going to any fall festivals is a question of the day.
I moved from a base station to an HT. I had to figure out what I've got tweaked on the base station. But no, good question this morning. I'm in a new role at my job, and that role has me traveling pretty much through the end of the year. So there won't be any fall fests, but I plan to do some POTA parks, some new to me, and that as I'm traveling. So the answer is no, but I will be getting out there and enjoying the weather wherever I'm at. November 0 X-Ray, Romeo Golf. Thanks for letting me join, and back to you, Ned.
Ronald, if you're current on QRZ, look for a welcome letter from us. You're a new station again, and we love new stations. And check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. Have a great weekend. Charles, KD2YUY.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening in on the brew. Put me in the no column. No plans to attend any fall festivals. However, the XYL does annually go to the Lafayette Apple Fest with her family, and I don't plan on attending that one. Hopefully she brings home an apple pie or something from the fest. 73L, back to net control, KD2YUY.
Apple pie. Sounds delicious, Charles. Have a great weekend. Mike, KB2UDB.
Good morning, everybody on the brew crew and those in the Zoom room. As of right now, I have nothing planned, but I would always look forward to going to Orlando Hamfest. So we'll see what happens at that time. I'm getting ready to have surgery done, and then we'll figure it out from there. So everybody take care. Thanks for doing the net, and we'll talk to you later. KB2, UDB, back to net.
All right, Mike. Have a great weekend. Scott, KY4NB.
Well, good morning, everybody on the brew crew. Thanks for doing that control. Everybody behind the scenes, KY4NB from Land Elvis Barbecues. I'm going to go with yes on the fall festivals. Anything I can find, there's AM Fest over in Arkansas, too, in October. Hope everybody has a good Friday and a good weekend. 7-3's all, KY4NB net.
All right, Scott, good hearing you again. We'll talk to you next time. Let's go to our flyboy, Carlos, N1CBM. Do some of that pilot stuff, Carlos. Good morning. Highway to the danger. Jeff, good morning. Vicky, everybody else always present here on the ECR Friday TGIF. We're heading for a great weekend. Beautiful day down here in Fort Lauderdale, 78 degrees, clear skies. Finally, I see a morning without clouds. Although it's Florida, and we know what that means. Clouds and rain in the afternoon. That's what's predicted, and I hope I'm dry and inside. I don't plan to go anywhere for this fall. No events for us. But that being said, I want to send it back to Jeff. But before that, remember, guys, we have the Youth Net tonight, 8 p.m. Let's try to give those guys good rounds of check-ins and a lot of work to keep them happy. 8 p.m. Remember, if you want to be in and out, also you can do that just to put your call sign in the logs. Now, it's time to send it back to the drum master for the drum solo. Jeff, you have it back. Everyone, have a great weekend and 1 CBM.
Thanks, Carlos. Have a great weekend. Jim, NW4Q.
Morning, Jeff. The answer is yes. Hope you have a great day.
Jim, you do the same. Chuck, W2EM.
And all. Fall festivals? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be going to actually any fall festivals. My fall festival is hunting season, so you could count that, I guess. Anyway, back to net. Everybody have a good weekend. W2EM.
All right, Chuck. Have a great weekend. Let's go to Joel, KC2GRN. Push the fun button, Joel.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicky and everybody on the Morning Brew, KC2GRN. Don't have any plans right now to go to any festival, but who knows, that could change. Anyway, everybody have a great day and a wonderful weekend. KC2GRN, back to net.
All right, Joel. Thanks for stopping by. This is Jeff, KE0GKF, with Vicky on the log, KEAVKY, and we're ready for another round of check-ins. Twice and slowly, please.
Trot 8, Charlie, Whiskey, Foxtrot, and the mobile.
KE2GAT, KE2GAT. In and out. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Kilo Alpha 2, Echo Uniform. Kilo Alpha 2, Echo Uniform.
Kilo
5, Delta Victor. Kilo 5, Delta Victor, mobile.
Kilo 4, Victor Tango, AK4, VTG, via Echolink Mobile. Kilo Bravo 5, Zulu Yankee Lima. Kilo Bravo 5, Zulu Yankee Lima, in and out. Whiskey 9, Sierra Alpha Mike. W9, SAM, in and out. November 8, Romeo, Whiskey, Foxtrot. This is N8RWF. Good morning, Jeff. Please check me in and out. That's in and out. Good morning.
Alpha 1, stroke 4 Golf 1, November Yankee Sierra Mobile, in and out. Juliet, Alpha 1, stroke 4 Golf 1, November Yankee Sierra, in and out.
Whiskey 9, Bravo Foxtrot, W9 BBF.
Papa, John, from Yonkers, New York.
K5 Yankee November uniform, K5 YNU Mobile.
Okay, I know we missed a few there, and Vicki was just saying the same thing in the Zoom room. So after I call these, if I missed you, we'll call for you to give you your call. K5YNU Florin. Let's see. Good morning. I'm sorry. It sounds like you're mobile. Excuse me. We'll get to you. Hang tight. KJ4LXJ Rex. W9BBF. Did we get that right? W9BBF. We'll come back to that station. 4G1NYS, Stephen, all the way over in the Philippines. You were IO. Have a great evening, I believe, over there. N8RWF, Bill, you were an IO this morning. Have a great weekend. W9SAM, Sam, you were an IO as well. Have a good one. Thanks for checking in. KF8DRJ, Doug. KB5ZYL, Jeff, you were an IO. W2KJV, Tony. KK4VTT, Bruce. K5DDV, Sean. KA2EEU, Scott. KE2GAT, Walter, you were an IO. And at the top of the list, we have KF8CWF. But we might have missed a few. If we missed you and I didn't call your call sign, give it twice and slowly, please.
Echo 8, Papa Mike Kilo. Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Kilo Mobile.
This is Kilo Delta 2, Yankee Delta Papa, KD2, YDP, John, New York.
Kilo Quebec 4, MUD. Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Uniform Delta. Jim in Orlando.
Okay, we just added KQ4MUD, KD2YDP, and KE8PMK. And I believe I called Stephen 82KP via the text line and everyone else. So let's do the mobiles first. Brian in Warren, Michigan, KF8CWF. Brian and everyone, the question is, do you plan on attending any fall festivals? Brian, over to you.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicki, everybody on the Brew Crew. I have no plans, but it's usually a spur-of-the-moment thing whether I go or not. Enjoy this beautiful weekend coming up, and I will be clear. KF8CWF back in net control.
All right, Scott, thanks for checking in. Or I should say, Sean, let's go to our next mobile station, Florin in Conroe, Texas, K5YNU. It's the speed round, Florin. And do you plan on attending any fall festivals?
Good morning, Jeff, Vicki, and everyone on the Morning Brew Crew. Hope everyone enjoyed the Friday, make some great memories. The answer is no plans, but like the previous station said, I might have some instant decisions, but like every fall season, it's a beautiful season. Back to the net control, everyone have a blessed one. K5YNU Mobile.
QVW.
That other station calling in your call, hang tight. We'll hopefully get to some more check-ins here before the top of the hour. And everyone, the second cup is coming up at the top of the hour. Let's go to Chuck, KE8PMK, who is mobile. Good morning.
Well, good morning, all on the Brew Crew. This is Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Kilo. And, yep, we are planning festivals, probably not the same as everyone else, though. Pheasant Hunting Festival deer hunting festival, general game hunting festival, rabbits and such. In that order also, and that will generally take us right on up to the very next festival, which is Fishing Season Festival. And with that, I'll let you get back to your speed round. KE8 PMK 73 all.
All right, Chuck, have a great weekend. Let's go to, let's see, I think we got all our mobiles. Did I? Yep. And let's go to KK4, VTT. Bruce, good morning.
Good morning to one, good morning to all. Another beautiful God-given day down here in Central Florida at the Lake Baldwin Veterans Administration. Do I plan on going to any fall festivals? Maybe the Veterans Day Parade. Other than that, I don't know yet. You guys out there have a great day. Thanks for letting me participate and have some fun and enjoy the weekend. Kilo. Oh, and thank you guys, everybody behind the scenes for what you guys do to make this happen. Thank you so much. KK4 VTT. Have a good weekend. Thank you, sir.
Bruce, have a wonderful weekend. Let's go to one of our network facilitators, Tony, W2KJV. Tony, how about those festivals?
Hey, good morning, Jeff. Good morning, everyone on the Morning Brew. Tony here in Homosassa. We got a festival coming up in Melbourne, Florida next month around the 10th, and I'm going to try to fit it into my schedule, but nothing written in stone, Jeff. Hope everyone has a great day. Back to you, Jeff, W2KJB.
All right, Tony, thanks for checking in. Hey, everyone, 716-317-9050. Put your call sign in your phone while we're doing this list. Vicky will get you on the log. KF8DRGJ, via the text line. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicky, everybody on the Brew Crew. Speed round. Put me down for a no. Don't like large groups of people. I don't know. I don't know what that says about me, but I just don't. Anyway, see everybody for Second Cup. Have a great weekend, everyone. KF8TRJ.
All right, Doug, I'm the same way, and I even perform for them. Love doing that, but not being in them. Have a great weekend. Let's go to W9BBF. Michael, looks like a new station. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yes, it's Mike in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. W9BBF. Festivals. I'm looking at Orange Cranberry Festival. Wife and I, YL and I will be there. And other than that, Aries Conference I'm going to in October. Other than that, no other business except getting ready for winter, fall and winter. And that's about it from up here. Let it go back to net, W9BBF back to net.
Michael, you're a new station. Welcome to the East Coast Reflector in the Morning Brew, and check in more often. You'll get a welcome letter from us if you're current on QRZ. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. We'll talk to you next time. Rex, KJ4LXJ.
Good morning to all the brew crew out there. We usually attend, there's one in November in Crystal River. I can't remember whether it's the Manatee Festival or what, but we usually attend that. Usually some good vendors and some good food, and there's one in Homosassa not too long after that, so we're pretty close to both of them. So put that as a yes. KJ4LXJ, back to the net.
All right, Rex, thanks for stopping by this morning. Steven, 82KP.
Rest of the Brew Crew? Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, we got back the other day from going up to Sleepy Hollow for the Legend of Sleepy Hollow Festival. Took some pictures with the Headless Horseman. And hopefully we'll get upstate to some apple picking. So I hope everyone has a great 82 KZ. Back to Nick Control.
Stephen, thanks for stopping by. John, KD2YDP.
Well, I don't have any plans, but, you never know. So, if something comes up, good chance I may go. That's about it. So, with that, I'll send it back to Net Control. This is KD2YDP.
All right, thanks for stopping in, John. My station had to ID there. You have a great weekend. Walter, KQ4MUD.
Good morning from Orlando, everybody. No plans for a traditional fall festival, but the wife and I will probably take a few appearances over at the Wine Festival here in Central Florida. KQ4 back to you next month.
All right, thanks for stopping in, Walter. Have a great weekend. Daryl, WB1DXN, good morning.
And Vicky and Jeff and the rest of the morning crew. No fall festival for me. However, there probably might be a day of apple picking. Like the story of the couple that was married, actually met when they were about 4 years old. That was a story early on the first hour this morning. It was a nice story. Sounds like a Hallmark movie in the making, or should have been already. Everybody have a great day, weekend. Keep safe. Look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead. Always expect the unexpected, and have a way to jump out of the way. WB1DXN.
Daryl, have a great weekend, sir. Jacob, KG5UFR.
KG5UFR, Jacob here. I'll be real quick. Thanks for picking me up, and yes, I do. Farmers Branch is an annual fall festival, and we try to go every year. It's kind of a tradition, and we'll have a good time at it this year as well. A lot of vendors and cool stuff like that, and that's one reason Farmers Branch is actually a nice place to live. Thanks for all kinds of community festivals and stuff, and you really have a sense of home. So without back to the control, KG5UFR.
All right, wonderful. You have a great weekend, Jacob. We have 2 minutes left. This is the 2-minute warning. If I could get a few more stations here, this will put us at the record too. If you could help us out, bring your call signs twice and slowly. Got 2 minutes left for a few more check-ins. WK, Mobile, in and out.
November 8th, Juliet Oscar Yankee. November 8th, Juliet Oscar Yankee. Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Oscar Golf. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Foxtrot. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Foxtrot, in and out.
Lima Kilo Yankee, Whiskey 4, Lima Kilo Yankee, in and out.
Kilo Oscar 4 Romeo Alpha Hotel, KO4RAH,
Mobile, in and out. Good morning.
Okay, we'll cut it off right there. KO4RAH was mobile. W4LKY, John, hang tight. KF8DTF, Dean, you were an IO. We had a station at KR8 something OG. KR8 question mark OG. Clear that up for us. Okay, well, he didn't hang. I thought he said an IO as well. N8JOY, Joel. K2QWK, Philip, you were an IO. And KFONYW, Steve, you were an IO as well. Let's go to Joel. N8JOY, Joel, going to any festivals?
This is NAJOY. I forgot to say portable and check me in and out. No, there's a lot of festivals around the southeast Michigan area, but no plans at the moment. But that's not to say we might go to one. First time on this net here. Back to you.
All right, Joel, we'll stop by more often. Thanks for checking in. Let's go to Ray, KO4RAH. Ray, are you still with us? KO4RAH. Yeah, he might have been in and out this morning. Ray, have a great weekend. John, W4LKY. John, how about them festivals?
Good morning, everyone. No festivals this year. I'm going to kind of lay low and watch a lot of football. 73, everybody. Back to net. W4LKY.
All right, thanks for checking in, John. And to wrap up the net and put a bow on it, Bernie, it's you, AA8WI. Good morning.
Well, good morning. I wasn't sure if I made it or not, but I did via voice, but then I did through text message, so I guess that's how you got me. I don't have any plans for any festivals, so I think that was the question. So I'll turn it back to you. Wish everyone 7. Everybody has a great day and a great weekend. AA8WI.
All right, Bernie, you have yourself a great weekend. And everyone, I just want you to know that we have a new record of 164 check-ins this morning. And now I get to rub it into Scott for a while. He's going to be upset with me, but, you know, that's half the fun. Everyone have a great weekend. This is KE0GKF with Vicky on the log. On behalf of Vicky, Bill, Dick, Mark, always in the morning in the chat room with us every morning. Everyone have a great weekend. Dick will put about a 20-second delay in there for stations that need to connect and disconnect. The morning or the second cup is coming up, so everyone stick around and check in with Dick and Vicky. 7-3, everyone.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Good morning, everyone. This is Dick, WB2JPQ, along with Vicky, K8VKY. We're going to have a little fun here in the next hour. The second cup. A little much more relaxed net, kick back, and instead of us asking you a question, you can ask us a question, or we like to know what's on your mind. Last week, Bill filled in for us, did a great job. I
was in the car part of the time and in the doctor's office the other part of the time, but I had my earbuds in and I didn't miss a beat listening. So thanks to Bill for filling in for the second cup last week. As always, we don't have a subject on here. Like I said, we just like to hear what's on your mind, get people talking. That's why this net was started, to try to bring some of our new hams and so forth in. Already got Bob, KQ8U, on the text line. The text line is open, 716-317-9050. Let me see if I have any mobiles. We usually pick up a few mobiles that are late leaving home or offices or whatever, heading to the offices, school, play, wherever. So any mobiles this morning would like to get in here up at the top of the net. Once again, this is Dick, WB to JPQ.
KO4CLD, KO4CLD.
Oh, good morning, Micah. Manchester, Maryland just disconnected. Maybe you're our only mobile this morning, KO4CLD. What's on your mind this morning, Micah? And good morning.
Oh, nothing much. Just headed into work, moving slow, and I'm gonna go put some trim around a staircase, which I think will be pretty fun because I'm not real experienced at doing it, but the runner board, that's like the trim, that's what I'm gonna do, and it's got to be one whole piece, so I got to map out all those stairs, so that's going to be fun. Other than that, I'm just going to be listening to the rest of the net. KO4CLD. Back to you, Dick.
Well, thank you, Micah. It sounds like things are going well for you with your, well, I can't say new career. I guess that was probably a couple of years ago already, but sounds like things are going well. I'm happy for you. We had Gil, K4GDS via the text line, and Tim, VE3TCS, hop in. Well, straight out there this morning. Let's take some radio check-ins this morning. Let's make sure we don't have anybody that's on the short time list. We don't want to miss anybody. Anybody anywhere? Call signs twice, please.
Kilo 5 Delta Delta Victor. Kilo 5 Delta Delta Victor.
Whiskey 2 Papa Victor India, W2 PVI.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Bravo. Whiskey 8 FWB.
N6CAR, N6CAR.
KD4QIP, Kilo Delta 4, Quebec, India, Papa.
Let me hold it up there for a minute. Good morning to Bart from the bottom up from Huntsville, Alabama, KD4QIP. We got Scott from way out there in California, N6ZAR. I think we have that right. I know we do. I see it coming up on the log. Good morning to Jeff, WB8FWB. Michael from Alden, New York, out near me somewhere, W2PVI. Sean from Cypress, Texas, K5DDV. And I think I mentioned Tim and Gil from our text line. Let me go up to Bob. He's been waiting here a minute. I'll work a couple of texts and a couple of radios as we go here.
Morning, Bob. KQ8, what's on your mind this morning?
Morning, Dick, Vicky, and everybody on net. They had a little trouble with Echo Link this morning. I actually had to check in on DV Switch. Another beautiful day, car show day. Last Friday we had 400 cars. Probably the same thing today as long as the weather's been tempered like it has. And we'll see what we can do. 8 too many of these left. Once it starts changing, it will shut the season down. Everybody have a great day. I'll be in tone for the time for the UNet tonight. KQ8U back to net.
He had a little packet loss this morning, but it was only on him, so it was obviously an Echo Link problem. Good morning to Gil in Orlando, Florida, K4GDS.
Good morning, Dick and Vicky. Not much going on today, working from home, so kind of an easy way to finish off the week. Moving the RV this weekend, so that'll eat up Sunday on me, and don't have much plans for tomorrow. So might be the weather's breaking here. Maybe I can get out in the morning and do some HODA. K4GDS back to that.
Well, thank you, Yo. Saw you pop in and out of the Zoom room there last night. Should have hung around. Or maybe you had internet problems. Morning to Tim, VE3TCS up in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. How you doing this morning, Tim? What do you got going?
Dick, VE3TCS Mobile here, running my daughter out to her job in the county. Then I might go and do some POTA at Point Pelee National Park, and tomorrow I'm going to go to the Hamilton Radio Fest in Ancaster, Ontario, and I think you're closer to that venue than I am. Anyhow, have a good weekend, Dick. Everybody take care. VE3TCS Mobile, back to you.
You know, I don't know where that is. Surprisingly enough, I heard, I guess it was on one of the Canadian repeaters yesterday or the day before. I heard a couple guys talking about it, and I didn't know where it was then. But when I cross the border, I have to go to Swiss Chalet, Tim. So one of my favorite places is Swiss Chalet, and unfortunately a bunch of years ago, as you well know, they closed them all up here in the States, so we have to go to Canada to enjoy Swiss Chalet, even though your food is served by a robot. Thanks for being there. Let's go to Sean out in Cypress, Texas. Looks like he's never been on this net before. K5DDY. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. It's Kilo 5 Delta Delta Victor. DDV Delta Delta Victor. Yeah, I've checked in several times. Anyway, just saying good morning. I had checked in on the first round this morning, but it seems I got skipped over, but no big deal. Just thought I would come back in and say good morning and hope everybody has a blessed weekend.
I must have misspoke. It was right here, K5DDV. And you're new to this. That's a separate net, the Morning Brew. Sorry you got missed over. Sometimes things happen, but our apologies. Thanks for being here. Michael in Alden, New York. Looks like you're first time to this net as well. W2PVI. And W2PVI. Yeah, and I'm racking my brain. I got to look back at that call. I think that call used to belong to a friend of mine in North Tonawanda, Johnny Lotta, W2PVI, if I'm not mistaken. And he's been passed many, many, many years. Do you know if he was the previous owner of that call, Michael?
Hi, good morning, Dick. Yeah, we're 20 miles east of Buffalo here out in Alden, New York. W2 Papa Victor India was my uncle's call letters. Rudy was his first name. Many years ago, he passed away. He got me started in amateur radio when I was a kid. I recently got my tech ticket about the beginning of this year, and I did apply for his call letters, and they were granted to me. Whiskey 2 Papa Victor India. I'm not sure about the Tonawanda guy, but from what I understand, nobody else has had these call letters. Rudy was his first name. He passed in the mid-'80s, and hopefully I can continue on the call letters here. Go ahead.
New York. I've been building repeaters since 1969, so pretty much know all the old folk that came and have come and gone. But good to hear you. Let's go to Jeff. WB8F, WB. What's on your mind this morning, Jeff? Anything?
Well, good morning to everybody. As well, Dick. No, nothing really new on my mind. I'm just trying to look at some of these new tangled these transceivers that are coming out of China. The one I'm particularly looking at is the I think it's I can't remember the name of the company, but it starts with out of China. I've been reading a lot of reviews on them on YouTube. It looks and sounds like a very nice radio, and it's QRP is 20 watts. But it's extremely portable, has everything in all modes, including a really efficient automatic antenna tuner. So that's what I'm looking at adding to my station. I'm trying to size it down, get rid of some of the old stuff I haven't used in a long time. So that's about all I have for, and hope everybody has a good weekend. It looks like it's here where I'm at in Northwest Ohio. So everybody have a great weekend. This is Whiskey Bravo 8, Dr. Shot.
All right, Jeff, you dropped out when you gave the model. I think he's probably talking about the G90 or one of those, and lots of people have them, lots of happy people. That's for sure. Good morning to Scott, another one of our West Coasters, N6ZAR. You're also a first-time user here on the second cup. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Dick and Vicky and everybody else out there. Yeah, this is my new vanity call sign. I was formerly known as KO6IXN. In fact, that's a question I had for Miss Vicky, if she has a way that she can merge my accounts so I don't lose track of my check-ins and my subscriptions and all of that. But if not a big deal. Yeah, not much going on. I've been on the road a lot, traveling for work, so I've missed a couple of the nets and the Zoom room and missed seeing everybody. But I'm home this week and then unfortunately on the road again tomorrow to Japan for 2 weeks. So hopefully I'll be able to check in from there from time to time. But other than that, not much going on. I'm going to have to now go into the shop and order another hat with my new call sign. Back to you, Dick. N6ZAR.
That whoops the last time wasn't so bad then. I reckon you didn't wear it for long. I thought I recognized the voice, Scott, with just a few syllables. If you do me a favor, Vicky does not do that. Just go to eastcoastreflector.com and contact us or whatever it says, and you can report a problem. Put it in there, and it will go to myself and Kevin. K7K is the one that takes care of that. He's out in Portland. That way we don't lose track. We just have so many things going on here, and there's so many emails every single day. Change this, change that, or people with verbal. We're trying to get people to use the tools so we don't lose track. So just make a note. and I'm sure they can do it. We had a request, I believe, just this past week from, who was that from? Frank, or Fred in Reno. Fred in Reno changed calls, and he wanted to do the same, and we sent that on up too. So, thanks, Scott. Good luck to you. Bart, KD4QIP, Huntsville, Alabama. This is Dick. Good morning. This is WB2JPQ.
Good morning, Dick and Vicki, and thank you for the net. Not a whole lot for me this morning. Looking forward to the youth net tonight. Always enjoy hearing that and hearing the youth getting involved. Did have one question, just kind of a general question, but if we do an in-out check-in, do you prefer that we answer the question or not while we are announcing the in and out, or does it matter, or does it get recorded? I will be clear on your answer. Dr. Net.
For Vicki to shake her head at me, but usually an in and out, I don't think that'll register in the answer box. Am I right, Vicki, on that? If the in and out won't register? I think she's saying yes. So, yeah, it will. It will? Okay, they're telling me it will. Okay, not sure of that, but they're telling me it will, Bart, so I guess you're all good. Thanks for being there. Mark in Elma, New York. One of our open mic co-hosts, doing a great job. I came up with 3 more this morning for you, Mark, that I think might be candidates to send an email out to you. So if you guys are out there and you receive an email from Mark, I don't know, we might have liked something about you. We're always looking for as many as we can for open mic night on Wednesday. So Mark might be sending out a couple or 3 today to some unsuspecting people. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning again, Dick, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. I do appreciate that. We are looking for more people for open mic. I do appreciate the plug. I won't be home till Monday, so when I get home Monday, I will send those emails out, Dick, if you can forward those to me. Other than that, just sitting back, downstate this next few days, watching the Ryder Cup on TV and planning a bourbon tour tomorrow, and watch my son run in a marathon on Sunday. So, and then heading back home. Other than that, have a great day, everyone. Take care. Happy Friday. KE2EDS.
Wow, you had 8 hours on the road yesterday. You're glutton for punishment. Back out today. Yep, well, we'll just save them here. I've just been keeping a little list. That goes for anybody. Anybody wants to try out open mic. It's a lot of fun. Doug was in there, KF8DRJ last week. He just given me a thumbs up in the Zoom room. He had a good time. I guess he's going to come back. He's still here today, so it's a great experience. If you've never been in that controller before, it's great to try. If you have been, come in and show us your talents. And we're always looking. We've got to move people up here to net control for some of our other nets. Like I said, Bill stepped up last week to this net, and it'd be nice that when one of us are off to have some fills, some people to fill in. So that's our goal here on the East Coast Reflector. Got one more on the list from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, John, N7JMF. Good morning.
Well, if I've checked in on this one, I've definitely been in on the morning one a few times, but not too many times. I've had a busy summer. 2 kids graduate, 1 kid from high school, 1 kid from 8th grade, and then my daughter going off to college. So trying to get more active on the East Coast Reflector and other nets locally. Just wanted to comment that you guys run a great one. All those emails that you guys got to deal with, you guys do a great job. Comment to Mark, congratulations to your friend running a marathon. I did 4 in 5 years a little while back, but haven't been doing it lately. It's on my mind this morning, mainly determining what for the weekend. May go up to State College with my wife and some friends and just tailgate for the Penn State Whiteout game. No tickets into the game. They're just going to go up, hang out, and then drive back an hour and a half, watch the game at home, but get out. My daughter's up at State College, so we'll see. I'm a Pitt fan, not a huge Penn State fan, and have some other things going on. I may or may not join my wife and neighbor. N7 Jam, back to you, Dick.
Thank you, John. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to keep everything straight. We, over the last few months, we've added a hotline. Don't ask me what the number is. I just received the calls. I'm one of the 3 people that receive calls, and that seems to be working out for a lot quicker response. So many times we get emails, I can't hear the morning brew on my repeater. Well, number one, where is your repeater? What state is it in? We probably don't control your repeater, and it's back and forth with 5 or 6 emails, where if you use our text line or the phone, it comes right to one of us, and we can get an answer for you very much quicker. So I believe that's Mark's son, if I'm not mistaken. Mark, is that right? Your son or son-in-law? Son. He's shaking his head. He's in the Zoom. So it's Mark's son that's in the marathon, John. Thanks for being with us. Let me get a list started and send it over to Vicki. Let her. Poor thing's been sitting here for 2.5 hours. Let her get in here and take a few check-ins this morning and talk to a few people. So let me get a list started. Anybody anywhere like to get in and say good morning to us? This is Dick, WB2JPQ.
Yeah.
N0MSS Mobile.
Yankee Bravo Sierra, Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Alright, we'll hold up right there. This is Vicky, K8BKY. There's DA3YBS and N0MSS. I thought there's another person right at the beginning. Yes, so can you come again, please? Alright, we'll start off with Ross, N0MSS.
Good morning, Vicki and Dick and everybody on the second cup. Don't check into this one very often, but do listen when I get a chance to. As I'm mobiling around a lot, I get time to do a lot of monitoring. Speaking of monitoring, I kind of challenge everybody to go online to the East Coast Reflector website and go to the Listen Live and bring up the VU meter and look at your audio and make sure your audio is up to snuff. I mean, you should bring up all the green bars and maybe touch the first yellow one once in a while. There's so many people on the mobile that I can't hear. I got to turn my volume all the way up. They're just in the background mumbling, miss half of it. And then there's a few of them that are just blasting in and lighting up the reds on there. So that'd be something for everybody to do, is make sure your audio is good. There's so many repeaters out here that they're coming across, and it would pay to have your good audio on it. So anyway, that's all I have for the net this morning, and hope everybody has a good day. N0MSS.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Ross. That's eastcoastreflector.com, and go to the Listen Live, and you can click, and there's a meter that you can listen to and hear your own audio and see how loud or quiet it is. Next up, Bill, VA3YBS.
Vicki and Dick, and thank you guys for doing this net. I look forward to these every morning. What's on my mind this morning? I'm going to go to the Hamilton Area Radio Club, the Hamilton Radio Club Hamfest tomorrow, and that's at the Ancaster Fairgrounds just outside of Hamilton, Ontario. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll be the third Hamfest I've been to this year, and it should be an exciting day. So with that, I'll give it back to you, Vicki. This is VA3YBS.
Sounds good. Never enough hamfests, right? Mark, KD4VUA.
Good morning, Vicki and Dick. Thanks for doing the net. First time check-in on the second cup. Don't have too much to say, except I had probably one of my best POTA activations at the Reed Gold Mine in North Carolina. It's the site of the first documented discovery of gold in the U.S., and I'm telling everybody it must have been all the leftover minerals in the ground that made the antenna work so well. Other than that, that's about it. 3 all, and have a great weekend.
Thanks. You have a great weekend, too. Daryl, WB1DXN.
Morning to the second cup, WB1DXN. I second the motion of what that gentleman had about three ago to take a look at that audio meter. That is a good device. I was, before I was falling off to sleep last night, I was hearing a bunch of guys trying to help somebody bring up his audio level and whatever, and this is a great tool, and I think the best ones work when you're into the yellows and maybe it peaks into some reds once in a while. And some people don't do that. So, but if you just listen and without looking at the spectrum, you'll turn your volume knob up and say, "Oh, that's a good level," but it really isn't. So the best way is to get to watch this audio meter and always be into the yellows and peaks into the reds. I hopefully tried. I was a little intimidated last night to get in and tell something like that, because I've had my nose bitten before, so I didn't want to get into a dogfight. But maybe this morning, if people are hearing, get on there and listen to yourself. Don't turn on any audios on if you're using a computer or a phone. Make sure your audio is off so you can watch that without interference. Back to net control. They all have a good day. WB1DXN.
Oh, you're right on, especially about it being okay for it to hit the red a little bit. Plus you can hear yourself. Use your best judgment. Rex, KJ4, LXJ.
Good morning to you and everyone on the second cup. For today, I'm probably just going to hang out with the wife. She just had major surgery on her wrist yesterday, so she can't feel her arm right now. They gave her a nerve block, so gonna sit there and make sure she doesn't have to stress herself out or do anything that she shouldn't be doing. KJ4 LXJ, back to the net.
Yeah, I don't know if you're listening, but a few seconds ago they were talking about where you can find gold. I'm sure that would make her feel much better. Scott, KY4NB.
Morning, Big Bud Elvis and Barbecue as well. Hi, Miss Vicki and everybody on the second cup this morning. I'm not sure I caught what the question is. I'm just hanging out at work, reading some emails and looking for a Halloween sign, a fall sign to put on my door. I'm on Echo Link mostly, so I do have the HF and the other rigs, but anyway, as far as volume, if that's what people are talking about, I shout on HF to see if anybody can hear me, and on this, I try not to talk too loudly there, Miss Vicki. Thanks for the net again. We appreciate it. 7-3's all. I'll be listening. KY4NB, back to net.
Oh, you sound great to me. And the only question is what's on your mind, so you answered it perfectly. And that was the bottom of that list. This is Vicky, K8VKY with Vic, WB2JPQ, taking more check-ins twice, and slowly, please.
Vicki, let's have everyone open their hymnals to page 126, and we'll start there singing.
Everybody, Bill's making us look bad. He did the net alone last week, and he had to turn people away at the top of the hour, and it's 9:35. Come on, guys and gals, get in here, say good morning. That's what this net's all about. I bet you if we did in and outs, we'd have a whole slew, which we can do in and outs, but let's get some people to talk this morning. That's what we got a new thing we're going to hopefully start here over the next few months, or maybe in the next few months, let's put it that way. And it's going to be to get people talking. So we're not going to tell you anything about it until we roll it out. It's a little hint in the magazine that's coming out next month, but it's going to be try to get people to talk, and hopefully it'll work, because we have 400 check-ins, 400 people. They're not 400 check-ins, but 400 people connected. There's more than that, and the system is quiet for hours upon hours. So we need to get people to talk, and we're trying to come up with a way to do that. And that's why this net was actually formed way back a long time ago. Try to get some of the new hams to come in and ask questions, so forth and so on. So this is your opportunity. You got David in Sacramento just came in. So anybody, anywhere, let's support the net. Get on the radio and say good morning to us, and let us know what's on your mind. If you don't want to talk, just say you're in and out. We recognize that as well. And many of us recognize that as a big step for new hams. We've discussed the in and out stations over the years many times. Some feel it's a useless check-in, but my personal opinion, for a new ham that's mic shy, that's a big step. To grab his mic and give his call sign and say in and out. That's like the first step. So we continue to try to do that to accommodate everybody. Got Perry from Leesburg, Florida, just texted in as well. Let's take some more check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? This is Tech WB to JPQ.
W4 PPX. W4 PPX.
Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Tango, Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Tango.
AG5CC. AG5CC.
Kilo Echo 2, Charlie X-Ray Quebec, KE2CHQ.
Alright, we'll hold up right there. We got KE2CXQ, AG5CC, WH3TT, W2HAR, W3ICQ, W4PPX, and at the top of the list, David, N6QDY.
Hey, good morning, Vicki and Dick and everybody on the net. And let's see, I'm trying to get the spectrum analyzer up, or the VU meter, as you guys call it. Hey, just letting you guys know too, I'm an introvert, and being out here on this net really opens me up. That's a joke I have with Joe over in Florida. He's introvert 1 and I'm introvert 2. But anyways, yeah, I've stopped watching TV in the mornings. I used to watch the news, and I get out here and I start talking. So it does get you out here. So if you're an introvert, do like I do. Sometimes I'll go into my notepad and I'll just write down some quick notes so I know what to talk about. But anyway, today is my Friday, so I'll try to get out here as much as I can. Let me break. And let's see, on this last fire, Garnett fire, they started deploying these internet things called Starlink, and I thought that was pretty cool. That's a new thing they've added to the fires out here, and probably all over the U.S. But anyways, I'm looking at picking one up, because I guess from what I understand, you can turn it off and pay $5 a month. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about prices, but anyways, taking it out to places like Yosemite or something like that, that would be good to have. And getting on the ECR through the internet, so that's kind of neat. I'm looking into that. I might be picking up my own. But anyways, let's see, what else? I'm messing with Chirp and XL, so I'm playing around with that, trying to get things set up. Let me break. And that's about it. So let me ask you guys, Dick, Vicky, on what, as I sign off, let me know how you guys are doing. You guys always like to know how we're doing, so let us know how you guys are doing. Back to you, Vicky. Thanks for doing this. N6QDY.
Oh, I asked. Dick says he's doing good, so am I. Just keeping busy, same old, but nothing new. Well, actually, the only thing new is the new project that's coming up that Dick had talked about a few minutes ago, but fun. And I promise you, the biggest introvert that ever existed. But thanks for stopping by. Next up, Perry K4 PJM.
Good morning, Vicky and Dick, and everybody on the second cup. That reminds me, I have to go get my second cup. I finished the first one this morning. On me, I'm kind of busy, trying to straighten out this desk, get my ham shack kind of reorganized, but I started doing my studies for my general and got distracted again. It happens to me all the time. But we're going to get there. Just working to it, and I really appreciate all the work that goes. I've been on the Zoom room a few times, and all the work that goes behind all of these chat rooms and all the work you guys do to keep the system up and running is just absolutely amazing. Your dedication is beyond most people out here understand. So we appreciate what you do. This is K4 PTM. Everybody have a great weekend.
Thank you, and we appreciate it. Actually, in next month's magazine, there's going to be a small volunteer help wanted page. There's just a lot of little things and various things that people can do if they want to help out, because people always ask, but we never quite know what to tell them. So we put a list together. And if you want to subscribe to the magazine, you can do it at bit.ly/ECR subscribe. Next up, Don, W4PTX.
Hey, good morning, Vicky, Dick, everybody on the second cup. Don't have a lot to add today. I had to go to VA and get some blood work done, and going to have lunch with a bunch of hams later on this afternoon. So nice and sunny down here for a change. I'm going to have to get rid of some of that wood I've been saving up to build the ark. Hope everybody has a good day. W4PPX, back to you, Vicky.
Thank you, and Dick said he thinks we fixed the APRS problem. Bob, W3ICQ.
Good morning, Vicky and Dick. As I heard Dick saying, where is everybody? I just got up, and then I noticed a whole bunch of Floridians checked in. So I guess the rule is, if you're in Florida and you're retired, you're not allowed to get up before 9 o'clock. So I'm sitting here now, drinking my cup of coffee, first coffee, and I missed the first session today. Unfortunately, I try and get it every day, but I missed it today. And my task for today is to finish building one of those flat furnitures that come in a box. They're called flat furniture because they come in a box and you have all the parts and you have to assemble them. And I'm halfway through the build, and usually I get pretty good stuff. A lot of my furniture is the really old-fashioned stuff that I got when I first was married, and that's real wood, real great, built by real good carpenters and craftsmen. But nowadays it's all laser cut, and I don't think real wood, etc. Let me just drop the mic and come back again. So I've got the furniture half built, and I'm going to, and I noticed that it wobbles. It wobbles terribly before I put the back and the front on. It's like a credenza. And so I ordered a bunch of angle irons, which I'm waiting to come, and once they come today, I'll put them on, and then I'll finish building it. So that's my whole task for today, and I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you achieve your goals of getting more people to talk, and that was an interesting question from the prior person about are you an introvert or an extrovert? I would like to know how many people on ham radio are introverts or extroverts. Anyway, I'm going to say back to you, and I hope you have a great day and a great week ahead. This is Bob, W3ICQ. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Bob. And we actually did ask that question once on the morning brew. I'll see if I can pull it up. The problem with that question is if you ask are you an introvert or an extrovert, the extroverts tend not to answer. This is Vicky, K8VKY, next up, W2AJR.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Dick. Everybody on the second cup. I very rarely get a chance to get in here because of my work schedule, but when morning meetings we got over with quickly, so I figured I'd pop in and just say, hey, make sure everybody has a good weekend. It does amaze me how many people are actually introverted and don't want to talk and get amateur radio licenses. Of course, I guess there's plenty of other things to do that don't involve talking at all. So, FT8 and so on and so forth. So, good for them. I am the opposite of the introvert, so in case anybody's interested, which I'm sure they're not. 7-3, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Vic. Thanks for picking me up.
Thank you, Andy, and thanks for stopping by. Dick's still looking to find out when you're retiring. He wants to pull you in as a net controller. Mike, WA3TT.
Thanks, Ricky. Just want to say hello this morning since Dick put out the call, and looking forward to enjoying the fall weather we've got. We got some much-needed rain in Pennsylvania the past 2 days. Everything was very, very dry, so at least the fire danger is diminished a little bit. And the fall weather is beautiful, so I hope everybody has a nice weekend. I'll turn it back to net control. Whiskey Alpha 3, Tango Tango.
Thank you, and George, AG5CC.
Yes, hello, Vicky. Well, this week I built my first all-star node and checked into the morning brew for the first time yesterday. I really enjoyed it. I'm a newer ham and heard someone mention an audio monitor on the East Coast Reflector. I've been searching, but I can't find where that is. If anybody could point me in the right direction, I'd love to check it out. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate Vicky running the second cup, and I'll turn it back to you, AG5CC.
Actually, if you go to eastcoastreflector.com and go to Listen Live, then when you click the audio, it'll pop right up for you. John, KE2CXQ.
Good morning, Vicky and Dick and the rest of the brew crew and the second cup. I haven't checked in a while. We're here at Letchworth State Park again with a camper. I brought the 991A and the G90, so I'm going to try and do some contacts while I'm here in the park. Aside from that, it's another beautiful day up here, and yesterday we got some much-needed rain, and KE2CX2 clear.
Alright, you were breaking up a little bit, but we got you for the most part. This is Vicky, K8VKY with Dick, WD2JPQ. If you'd like to text in, you can text in at 716-317-9050. Take 2 more chickens, twice as slowly, please.
Whiskey 2, Alpha, Juliet, Victor. Good morning, Vic.
N5NXS, November 5, November X-ray Sierra.
Alright, we've got Paul from Houston, N5, NXS, and Anthony, W2, AJB. Anthony, you're first. Anything on your mind?
Well, good morning, Vicky. It's been a while since I checked into the Second Cup Net, the brew here. And I want to say good morning to everybody on the net. And Vicky, you're doing a fabulous job as usual. Keep it up. And again, 7-3, W2, AJV. Back to net control, 7-3 clear.
Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, actually, most of the people that have checked in today have only checked in a few other times. It's nice to see. Paul, N5, NXS.
Good morning, everybody, and good morning, everybody in the Zoom room. Yeah, we just heard Dick say, nobody's talking to y'all, so we thought we'd pick up the mic. I'll be looking forward to seeing y'all down at the Hamcation. We're planning maybe to go in February, so we're going to join Walter Holmes and the group from AMSAT and be down there for that. So, and the other thing I'd just like to bring up, I was on FT8 just now, and I'm watching the stream go by, and I'm looking at my grid track, and I see a Russian call, but the grid square is totally within the eastern side of Russia. And I'm like, I'm not going to call that guy. So anyway, that was unusual. I saw that, and I'm like, he's using this Russian call inside Ukraine. Whatever. This is N5 NXS. Back to you, and we'll say good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Paul. Nice to see you in the Zoom room. This is Dick, WB2JPQ, for a couple minutes. I don't know if you've been in here before, but for everybody, our Zoom room is open 24/7. During our nets, we're always in here behind the scenes, so you're welcome to come in. We discourage you from talking during the nets. We make a few comments back and forth and make some mid-course adjustments as necessary, but everybody's always welcome to come in and say good morning. We got a few minutes left here. Let's take some more check-ins, see what we can find. And I forgot who that was that was looking for. Who was that? There was whoever that was looking for the audio feed. I'll come back to you in a minute. Make sure that you found it. So let's take a few more stations and let a few more people say good morning and tell their stories here today. Call signs twice.
November 2, Victor Lima Kilo. November 2, Victor Lima Kilo.
To ENR, Kilo Echo 2, Echo November Romeo, in and out.
N1 CBM, N1 CBM.
All right, good morning to Carlos. Just before Carlos, there was an E. Oh, Vicky, I guess she's got it. That's Andrew from Webster, New York, KD2ENR, looks like. And just before Andrew, there was a KB0. The KB0, please. The KB0 station only, please. All we got was KB0. Well, I know we both heard a KB0. We'll just move on up to Jeff. On a beautiful Lake Chautauqua, New York. Good morning, Jeff. What's on your mind this morning?
That's Dick. I'm just canning up some green beans this morning, and I'm talking to you while I'm waiting for the water to boil. I just figured I'd jump in and say hello, and I'll talk to you when I have a little more time down the road. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, 7-3 and 2VLK.
I have no idea what the weather's doing. I've been down here in the shack since about 6:30 this morning, so I have to go up and see what the rest of the world looks like here at the top of the hour. Thanks for being there. Andrew in Webster, New York. Good morning, Andrew, KD2ENR. Your first time check-in here on the second cup. What's on your mind this morning? Oh, you were in and out. I'm sorry, but are you still there, Andrew? Want to come in and say good morning? I guess that. Andrew was maybe a short timer as well. Carlos, N1 CBM. I guess we will see you tonight.
Hello, Dick. Yes, I wanted to check in to say hello to the second cup. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks, I think. Yeah, I'll be in the Zoom room 7:30, 7:35. I have an appointment 6:30. It'll take like around 20-30 minutes and then 25 minutes drive home. I'll be in the Zoom room for the unit. Hopefully we get a lot of check-ins from the usuals and the locals for that net tonight. N1 CBM, back to you, Dick.
Well, I sat in for you last week. I did my best. I don't remember. I think we had 50-something, if I'm not mistaken. We did our best. River's going to be on assignment tonight, so as far as I know, it's just going to be, haven't heard from anybody else but just Ivan and and Grayson, so they probably could easily do a half an hour. And also we have somebody else come up and pop in, and third party, we take third party as well for net controllers. That's how we gave River a try, and a couple weeks later she's got her license and an old pro at it. Let's see if we got anybody in and out here. We got a couple minutes left this morning. Anybody short time, just want to get on the list to be in and out this morning, we'll get you in and out of here, and we'll free up the frequency, and we'll get on with our weekend. Call signs twice, please. In and out stations.
Victor Echo 3 Tango Golf November. Victor Echo 3 Tango Golf November. In and out.
Kilo Golf 5, Tango November Foxtrot, Austin, Texas. Whiskey India, Bernie in Portsmouth, Ohio. I'll just check in and out here for the second cup. Have a great day. AAAWI. KJ4RHL.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Sierra November. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Sierra November. In and out.
The time is 10 a.m.
Oscar Golf. In and out.
I am not in and out, but Kilo Bravo 0 Papa. Kilo Bravo 0.
Whiskey 4 Lima Kilo Yankee. W4 LKY, Jacksonville, Florida. In and out. 73.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Foxtrot Juliet Oscar, WP9FJO, Ben in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, in and out.
KQ4 ULP. Kilo Quebec 4 Lima Papa. In and out.
B9FJO. Good morning to Bruce in Lake Worth, Florida. Boy, do I know Lake Worth. I spent a few winters there. KQ4ULP. Paul in Jacksonville, Florida. W4LKY. All I remember about Jacksonville is every time a few times he drove through there in a terrible, terrible, terrible rainstorm going over those bridges. I don't think I'll ever forget that. KB0P is going to talk to me. He's going to be my last talking station today. KB0P, our friend Paul. We got John in Dearborn, Michigan, KE8ROG. Good morning to you, John. Patrick in Oak Harbor, Ohio, KF8ESN. Bernie, Portsmouth, Ohio, AA8WI. Good morning to you, and thanks for supporting the net. And John in Austin, Texas, KG5TNF. Good morning to you. And our friend Tim from Windsor, Ontario, is always there. Tim never misses a morning brew, and I don't think he misses the second cup. So good morning to you, John. It's great to hear you. Let me go to Paul, KB0LP, and as they say, Paul, why don't you tie the ribbons on, my friend? Good morning.
Yeah, okay, Dick. Yeah, that was me trying to get in earlier, just so you know. But I had to wait for the transmitter to drop before I could key up again. And I couldn't get a word in edgewise because, you know how it goes. There's a lot of activity and people are picking up kind of quick, so I couldn't get in. So that was me, if you're wondering what the mystery KB0 call was. Finally made it in here. I'm glad I did. I'm drinking my first cup of coffee. I stopped and got some. I'm on the road right now, mobile. And I'm headed off to a hospital, of course. That's what I usually do. I'm okay. Somebody asked if I was sick or something one time, and I said, no, I'm fine. Because I said I was going to the hospital. So hopefully everything is going all right for everybody here. Think about you guys often. I checked into the Zoom room the other day, talked to a couple people, Mike and Bill and a couple others. And don't get in front of the computer a whole lot these days. Let's see what else is going on. I don't know. That's about it, I guess. Just normal life. So good to hear everybody. I'm glad I was able to get in here. And hope everybody has a good morning. Thanks for joining the second cup. And have a good weekend coming up. This is Kilo Bravo 0 Papa. Mobile.
Well, kind of a good ending to the second cup. I'm going to go up and have, it's not going to be the third cup. It's going to be 2.5 cups. I'm going to go up and just freshen up what I got here and then come back and chit-chat in the Zoom room to everybody for a minute like we usually do at the end of our nuts. Solve some world crises and see what we have to fix and so forth. I just want to go back to that station, and I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry, it was during Vicky's portion there. It was trying to find the audio monitor. Did you find it okay, sir? Hopefully he did. I'm sure that he will. Well, thanks everybody for Vicky VKY and everybody else here on the team in the Zoom room. It's nice to do the second cup and hear what people have to say. And like I said, asking you questions, just to speak what's on your mind. People like that. We got a lot of favorable comments over the weeks on just letting people vent, I guess you might say. Like Carlos said, come join us tonight on the youth net at 8 o'clock. One of our really important nuts. We must support our youth. If you have third-party youth, let them get on the mic, say hello, speak what's on their mind, answer a question. I forgot what the question's going to be tonight. The kids picked the questions the week before the net, so we don't have to scamper around. Many of us, like Carlos said, come in around 7:30, quarter after 7 in the Zoom room. Feel free to come in there. Parents, adults, grandparents, bring your kids in, let them talk to the other kids and try to, maybe they will get interested in ham radio. That's what that net's all about. Have a good day, everybody. See you tonight at 8. This is Dick WB2JPQ.
But I had to deal with an escape artist here, KA8BYU. My bird decided to figure out how to get the cage door open. And I'm trying to keep her from getting eaten by the cats.
So that's what I've been doing for the last hour.
All right, Christ in Blaisdell, New York. We got you. Vicky put you in. Good morning, Roy.
Listening to the last of the brew and waiting for you to start the second cup, and all of a sudden I see her go flinting into the bathroom from the living room, and all three cats took off after her, so it's like, so I had to figure out a way to lock the cage now, so she can't get out. I think I'm going to rename her Jinx. Catch you later, KA8BYU.